CTR, CPC, CPM. It can be a lot, okay? When you're running Facebook ads, what metrics should you look at, actually? What is the important metrics? And what metrics do you need to look at? Welcome to a new video. My name is EcombyNik. And today we will talk about what metrics you need to look at when you're running Facebook ads or meta ads. So what is meta ads? Meta ads is ads you are running on all meta platforms, and that's Threads, Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Yeah, it's a lot, Messenger, but of course the most important is Facebook and Instagram. So let's just jump direct into the video. If you want to learn more about how to set up your Meta account, your business manager, your Facebook page, your Pixel, Shopify store, everything like that, your ad accounts, I have a video about that, how you set up everything, so go and look at that. In today's video, we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about what metrics you need to look at when you are up and running with your ads. The first metrics you need to pay attention to when you have run your ads for like 1 day, 2 days, something like that, is the CPC, CTR, and CPM. And what are these metrics? CPC is cost per click. Easy explained, is how much you pay Meta to get one visitor to your store. CTR is the percentage of people that clicking on your ad. The percentage of 1,000 people who are clicking on your ad. And CPM is the cost you are paying Meta for showing your ad to 1,000 people. And why are these metrics important? Because here we can see if the ad are good or if the product is good. We can see if it's a demand on the product, if the people want it, if our ads are any interest at all. So what we can see is, of course, with the CPC, we want CPC low, of course, because we want many people into our website. Preferably, I want my CPC to be under $1. CTR, I want to be above 1%. And CPM that's quite hard because it can be very different if you are selling a beauty product or a pet product or what you are selling. Because in like very niches that many people are running ads, the CPM will be high. And also what market you are selling in. If you're selling UK, US, your CPM will be high. If you're selling in a smaller market like Poland or something like that, it's not a smaller market, it's 40 million person, but it's not a market that many people are advertising in. So there you will have a low CPM. But then, of course, that it's not the whole truth, because you also want quality traffic. So if you have high CPM, but everyone that clicking on ads going to your website is really good quality traffic and they are doing a conversion or a purchase, then it doesn't matter so much. So, but I want my CPM around $30 to $50. And when am I looking at these metrics? I'm looking at these metrics, like I said, the first days when we doesn't have so much more information from our or so much data from our ads. If we didn't have gotten any sales yet, any add to carts yet, then I go in and look at these metrics. So if I see that the CTR example is above like 3-4% or something like that, and I said I want it over 1%, is it 3-4%, then I know, okay, this is a good product, people are interested in the product, or it's a very good video. And if I don't get any purchases after 2-3 days, then it's a really good ad, a really good video. People are clicking on it, but they don't like the product, or maybe they don't like on my landing page, my offer, everything like that. So here you can really dive in and see where is the problem in your sales funnel, your ads, your offer, your landing page. Where is the problem, or your checkout? So if you have a very high CTR, then it's good. The people are liking your ad or they're liking your product. But if they are not converting, they are not liking your pricing or your offer. If you have a low CPC, it's the same. Of course, they are a little bit together, these metrics. And if you have a high CPM, it's, like I said, it can be a competitive market, or it can be that easy that Meta don't like your ads, so they are charging you a lot to show your ads. So that's CPC, CTR, and CPM. And that's what I'm looking at the first like 12 to 48 hours of my ads. Then we'll go over to add to cart, initial checkout, and purchases. Add to cart is how many people are placing your product, of course, to the cart. And initial checkout is how many people have come to the checkout and they had started putting in their credit card number or something like that. And purchases is, of course, what we are looking for. So that's the conversion, because we always have our campaigns conversion on purchases. And I really want one add to cart every $10. And that's, of course, not like in everything when we are doing this. That's not the total truth. Of course, if I'm selling a product that costs like $150 or something, I don't need to add to cart every $10, of course. But I'm keeping my products around $35 to $55 in the selling price. I think that's the perfect spot to be on when you're dropshipping. And then I really want around $10 to $15 I want to add to cart to see that people are interested in the product, that I have a product that I can build something on. If I have zero add to cart, I can't do anything. I can't build anything. I can't push it anymore because the people don't want it. After 48 to 72 hours, if we don't have any add to carts or anything, I will shut down the product, of course. But if we have add to carts, we have a good CPC, CTR, CPM is good. And we see that we have people initially checkout, but hasn't really come any purchases yet. Then I would start looking at my offer. I would tweak it a little bit. I would test it like 2-3 days more with another offer. So I would change it up a little bit. But when we are starting to get purchases, then everything goes over to this. Actually, this won't matter that much. This is more, I look at this in the start. We want to make money. That's why we're doing this. So when we are starting to get purchases, the only thing I'm looking at is in profit. Is this campaign in profit? If the campaign is in profit, I will raise the budget. If it's not in profit, I will go back to the budget I had the day before, and that's how I am running my campaigns. So when we are, like I said, 72 hours in a product test or something like that, this is what I'm looking at. The return on ad spend and the cost per conversion, and in our case it's purchases. And if that's not in profit, then I will turn off this campaign. And that's the beauty with dropshipping. We are doing dropshipping, we're doing micro branding. The beauty with this is that we don't need to keep on pushing something that's not in profit. We can turn this off and we can go to the next product. And how I do it is that I have a niche store, I go to the next product on my list that I have searched up, and I just copy the product page, do a new product page with the new product in the same niche, so I don't need to change any names of the store, any logos, any colors. I just copy the product page and I do this all over again with a product test. And in the start, I look at CPC, CTR, CPM. Then I have the add to cart, initial checkout, purchases, and then ROAS and cost per purchases. To do meta ads easy, I think this is the only thing you really need to have in your columns to look at. And then when we're going forward, it's the ROAS and the cost per purchases, because you need to be in profit. And if you are in profit, raise your budget. Don't be afraid to raise your budget, especially now during Q4. You shouldn't be afraid of raising your budget if you are in profit. But that's what we are looking at all the time. If we're not in profit, we don't raise your budget. I hope this helped a little bit. Just a quick video talking about the metrics on Meta, because I got a lot of questions about that on the other platforms, TikTok and Instagram, where I do shorts. So I just wanted to do this quick video for you. Please look at my other videos about meta ads. I have a few of them, how you set up everything. And then I also have one video where how you run a product test. I do run my product test in 3 days, and I have a full tutorial of that. So go and check that out also. And if you want to learn more about dropshipping, micro branding, how you will go from dropshipping to micro branding to building a real brand to scaling everything, check out EcombyNik.com. I have just released the total ecom blueprint, and we have a crazy deal during November. So go and check that out. It's a full course of how you do this. And of course, if you want to start your own Shopify store, the link is in the top in the description. Right now you get Shopify for 3 months for only $1 a month. It's a crazy deal. Shopify used to have this deal every Q4, and I think it will end soon, so take advantage of it right now. And hopefully I will see you in the next video.